The Hippodrome was the center of Byzantine life for 1,000 years and Ottoman life for another 400 years. At its center stands the impressive granite obelisk of Theodosius, brought to Constantinople by the Byzantine emperor in 390 CE. Next to the obelisk is the Serpentine Column, believed to date from 479 BCE and was shipped here from Delphi. The Hagia Sophia, or the Church of Holy Wisdom, is among the world's greatest architectural achievements. Hagia Sophia was once a church built by the Emperor Justinian in the 5th century, and then it was converted into a mosque under the Ottoman Empire, and now it is a museum. And when Justinian built this church, and he walked in for the first time, he was said to have made a statement proclaiming how good it was that he was able to build this church. And then he said the famous words, "I have outdone King Solomon himself." After walking through this basilica, I know what he means. Behind me is one of the most famous mosaics in this church, Hagia Sophia. No, wait a minute. Over here is a mosaic. Over here is a mirror. And the tourists are on their way out of this amazing basilica of Hagia Sophia. They don't forget to see one of the amazing mosaics. It's been up for 14 years, and it's an effort by the church to restore the dome. The dome, by the way, is the largest dome in Christendom. And unfortunately, on today's visit, as for the past 14 years, visitors to the church / mosque / museum have had to see the scaffolding that's behind me. But it's all a part of a restoration project, and hopefully soon we will be able to see the dome in the same brilliant light that it once existed.
The spectacular Blue Mosque was built by Sultan Ahmed I in 1603 and completed in 1617. The courtyard here is the grandest of all of the Ottoman mosques. When entering a mosque, shoes must be removed, shoulders and knees should be covered, and women should cover their heads with a scarf. It is named after the tens of thousands of blue tiles that are found in the interior. Visitors are welcome at any mosque in Turkey, but non-Muslims should avoid visiting at prayer time. Built in the mid-19th century, this museum has one of the world's richest collections.
I'm here at the Istanbul Archaeological Museum, which is a very short distance from the Topkapi Palace, but a little bit off the beaten path, and not so many tourists find their way here, which makes it an excellent afternoon or morning visit. Housed here are the palace collections of the Ottoman Empire. Their showpiece is the Alexander sarcophagus. It's one of the most accomplished classical artworks, and it depicts Alexander the Great and his army battling the Persians. On one side is the battle, and on the other side of the sarcophagus is the peace. What makes that sarcophagus interesting is it nicely shows the Hellenistic period as being a period when East and West really did come together in a spirit of unity. This is a mummy of a Sidonian king from the 6th century. Honestly, he doesn't look a day over 30. I have an idea. Let's get into this horse and wheel ourselves to Troy. And when the Trojans wake up in the morning, we'll all jump out, and you'll surprise. This exhibit shows the timelessness of Istanbul. It's called Istanbul Through the Ages, and the wing I'm in right now is showing all the excavation work that was done recently in Istanbul. 2004, while just starting plans for a subway running through Istanbul, they came across these artifacts which were part of the old harbor of Theodosis, which stood right in the heart of Istanbul. And behind me, for example, we have some anchors that came from the ships that anchored in the harbor. Here we have some common household items found during the Byzantine period here in Istanbul. For example, we have an oil lamp. I like these two right here. These are sandals. And over here we have a comb. After an afternoon here at the Istanbul Archaeological Museum, you can come here and have a bottle of water or a cup of coffee amongst all these ruins. One of the features of Istanbul that I love the most are all these little cats that are running all around the city. The cats in Istanbul are allowed to roam freely because historically it's been the cats that keep the cities clean and keep the cities plague-free. So you'll see lots of these precious little cats all around the city.
After the most spectacular day of sightseeing, it's time to stop for a rest and to reflect. Raka is the national drink of Turkey, and I did as the Turks do. I mixed a little of the Raka with water, ice water, and now I'm ready to try it. The water cuts the anisette flavored grape brandy so that it's not too strong. I'm ready for some conversation. How do you say cheers? Şerefe. 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 And with following the Turkish tradition, we ordered some Turkish coffee after our raka. What a surprise it was when our waiter served us our Turkish coffee atop a red velvet pillow. Today is our last day in Istanbul, and it's been a wonderful experience. It's going to be a hard city to leave, but tomorrow we're off to Izmir and Bursa.
We're off on the next leg of our journey through Turkey, and we leave with heartfelt memories of this incredible city.
Istanbul will be back.